everyone, and welcome back to the Mindful Maze and Chats channel. Today I have another swatch review for you, but these are polishes that I bought with my own money. I was not sponsored by Daveen Lacquer at all. Spoiler alert, that is the brand that I'll be talking about today. I have a very small haul. I only bought 2 polishes, but as it is my first time trying Daveen Lacquer and they are a very small indie brand that don't get like a lot of buzz online, I figured I would share my opinions on it anyways. So yeah, let's just get started. So I just start off by saying that Daveen Lacquer is made in small batches. It is handmade by a woman. I believe her name is Felicia, and it is 5 free, it is vegan, and it is cruelty free. So I will say that I did find out about Daveen Lacquer, I would say about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago, through Polish Pickup, because they do participate through there. And I was always really intrigued by all of the creations they would make for PPU, but I never ended up pulling the trigger and buying from it. I feel like it's partially because I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it, so I didn't really know like what was happening with the brand. Like I didn't know if the formula was good or not, because it's hard to tell in pictures sometimes. But because I am a type of person that really hates like wasting my money, so I want to know if a product that I'm buying is actually good or not before I spend my money on it. And unfortunately, because Daveen Lacquer is very small, it seems that not a lot of people know about them, so there's not a lot of reviews to go off of. But regardless, I ended up purchasing directly from their site. So the reason that I ended up finally pulling the trigger on purchasing from Daveen Lacquer is because I believe I saw an Instagram post. I can't remember the creator, I'm so sorry, but they were just sharing that one of their polishes that they had bought, and it just looked really, really pretty. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I want to know what Daveen Lacquer's up to. Like, I've never been to their actual website before, and I hadn't seen them around in PPU for a little bit at the time. And if I remember correctly, I think it's because the owner ended up having a baby, so congratulations. But if you're not familiar with the brand, that might be why, because they just haven't been around in a little bit. But they are coming back now, and they're making polishes again. I'm not sure if they're back in PPU or not yet, but regardless, their site is open. So I ended up perusing. They didn't have too many options. I think it was like 20 or less polishes. Like I said, these are small batch and handmade. So I just found one that I really liked and another one that really intrigued me as well. So before I chat too much, I feel like we should just get started for the swatches. Let's go.
Okay, polish number 1 is called Wind Spirit, and it is described as a blue jelly base with strong green to subtle purple shifting hollow shimmer and fiery orange shifting flakes. So as you can see by the description, there is a lot going on in this polish, and I do have to build it up in 3 coats, but honestly, once those 3 coats were built up, I was truly gagged. This polish is so ethereal and elven, and it's just like fairy core to the max. And as you can see by the description as well, there is green hollow shimmer in this. I honestly did not know that green hollow was even a thing. So that's just one of the many components in this polish that I love. Those flakies are like glass, almost like stained glass on my nails. It is so breathtaking and beautiful. I really cannot get enough of this polish, and I feel like it has like the potential to become one of my most favorite blue polishes in my collection. So for polish number 2, we have Water Spirit, which is described as a deep blurple base with a green to violet shifting hollow shimmer. So you might recognize that both of these polishes have the same green to violet shifting hollow shimmer in it, and as you can see though, it portrays itself so differently because of the different types of polish this one is. This one, I should mention, is also a magnetic polish, so I will be magnetizing it in both cat eye and velvet style so that you guys can see. And obviously it is very, very opaque. I only ended up needing 2 coats even though I magnetized it, so I really liked that aspect about it. and the green hollow in this one is very apparent due to the darker base color. And I would say that the green hollow has a harder time showing up on camera, but in real life you can see it very clearly. And I will say that that magnetic line is on the more subtle side, and it does disperse, a little bit, so it's not as obvious as like other magnetics that you might have seen before, but I feel like the subtlety of this one really elevates the whole experience in general. And I mean, this is it in velvet style, and it just looks like a magic, like glowing orb. This polish is so insane. I totally love it, and it just makes the whole look so multi-dimensional. Here you can see a whole many.
Alrighty, so what did you guys think? Were you as impressed with them as I was when I first tried them? Because wow, I really was just blown away by these two polishes. They made such an impact on me. I really like Daveen. Their formulas are amazing and I would highly recommend them. Unfortunately, like I said, these are small batches, so these polishes that I'm talking about, I believe, are not in stock on their website anymore. However, you can check out their website, and usually they have like super cool polishes on there regardless. So check it out, see if anything there interests you. I don't believe they bring polishes back, but like I said, I'm not super familiar with Daveen as a brand, so maybe they do have some kind of a rewind. I'm not exactly sure, but regardless, I was really happy with my purchase, and I will definitely be keeping in touch with Daveen as a brand, just checking in, seeing if anything else interests me. But yeah, super cool stuff from them that I haven't seen from other brands, like I said. The one critique I do have of the brand is, and I believe it's due to, the brands being so small, is all the swatches that the owner provides on their website are kind of either taken, I believe, on swatch sticks or just her own nail, and it's kind of hard to tell from the photos like what it might look like on you, especially because of different lighting situations. But I wanted to take a chance, and honestly, the polishes look better in real life than they do on the photos, in my opinion. Not saying the photos look bad or anything, it's just in my opinion, I really like them. Like, I was blown away by them. I feel like the photos kind of undersell the polishes, if that makes sense. So if Daveen Lacquer is watching this video for whatever reason, I would just suggest maybe having a few swatchers on the page, and just showing different skin tones, because that's very important. So obviously everyone can see themselves represented when they're trying to buy online. But yeah, overall, really happy with the brand, and I look forward to continue supporting them and seeing what else they come up with. Let me know if you guys have ever tried Daveen Lacquer or even heard of them before. I feel like a lot of people might never even have known that this was a brand that existed. So I'm happy to bring them some like public awareness, because I had a great experience with them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye!